Hey everyone, Todd Hughley out on the patio. Again, it's 1,000 degrees. I mean, really, it's like 106, believe it or not. So I'm on the patio and not outdoors. And I want to talk about a few different things that golfers have been sending in. I finished 45 coached videos today. They sent them to me. I coached them up, sent them back. It's a lot of work, but we got it done. And I've made some little videos talking about some of the common things that I'm seeing. And I want you to get a clear roadmap of where we need to start. And this is going to be a big part of the full swing. First, we have to understand what your miss is. I'm going to put you in a little combine that you're going to go practice which shots can you hit. Can you hit a straight shot, low, high, or medium? Can you hit a fade, low, high, or medium? You should be able to on that one. Some might be a slice. And then can you hit a draw, low, high, and medium? And it's going to be interesting which ones are easy and which ones are hard to do, because it's all about club face control, okay? And it's all about understanding where your arms are and path. And I got talking about Tiger. Tiger talks about his hands and his arm speed all the time.
I've always played a lot with my hands, so I control a lot of my speed and what I do with my hand speed. I've never been one that really focuses on what my body's doing, controlling trajectory and controlling shots. A lot of that has been my hands. Granted, my swing has morphed. I've done different things with different instructors, but at the end of the day, it's about, to me, making the little adjustments right before impact to try and figure out, where that club is at and sensing where it's at. Because at the end of the day, that's the only connection we have with a golf club is our hands. And so if you're not feeling it with your hands, then what connection do you have with the golf club? Some guys like to think of body, like chest open and all these different things. I'm terrible at it. I've never been good at that feeling. I'm good at either throw my hands at the ball, throw them behind, releasing it early, releasing it late. I see shots and I envision things because this is what I have contact with the club with. And so that's where I struggle. If you say, okay, now open your body up and hit it with your body, I lose the feel of the shot. To me, I see the shot with my hands. Oh, God, is that nice? That's fun. Hit it a little bit further, a little bit longer, and really try and feel like my hands move past my body so I can get some serious speed. So here we are behind it. I'm gonna hit a high 5-wood, put it up in my stance, increase the speed.
And he was talking about when he was playing his best, how it was blending out. And he actually felt that his arms were winning the race with the club head down to the golf ball before his hips. And his hands were active and his arms were very fast. And then he did a few videos for Golf Digest, I think it was about 5 years ago. And he was talking about how much his hands are involved, how much hand speed, how much arm speed is there. And it wasn't ever about how fast he was firing his hips. And this is from one of the most dominant players that's ever played the game. I mean, him, Nicklaus, we could put Hogan in there. And for me, Bobby Jones was pretty incredible for the equipment he had. He was dominant when he played. And these players talk about wrists and levers. You don't really hear him talking a ton about firing the hips. Hogan has a little bit of this in him going on, okay? And he battled the hook for such a long time because he would get here, then flip that club face over. But then he learned to get this going on, and that got rid of that hook. But we need to make sure you have a development plan. Fundamentals, got to have those down. Must, that's a must, have to be good. Grip, posture, ball position, aim and alignment. Then we have to figure out what you can and cannot do. You know what your shot shape is. Is it a big slice? Is it a big fade? Are you actually, kind of topping the golf ball a lot of times where the contact isn't good? Is it off the toe? Is it off the heel? And we don't want that. We know where that ball's going. But what is happening? And I'm going to give you those fixes and I'll help you get on the right track quickly. But you need to self-diagnose, and taking video of your golf swing just like this, hand club down the hand path, so you can see here, here, coming into impact, and then through, and then face on again, just here, here, here. That is so important. You can be your secondary coach. As I'm your first coach, have a secondary coach, which can be you. The Coach Now app that I use, it just gets flooded with emails and videos, and I love it. And I'm constantly coaching on there, and players are improving. I'm putting videos on there in the library for golfers to use. And we have all these cool apps and technology at our fingertips that we need to take advantage of to make you better. But first, we need to know where you are. Do you have good fundamentals? What is your shot shape? How do we fix it? What's your fault? I mean, there could be a lot of things. And a great thing to think about, and when I build swings, is I get golfers, once they have their fundamentals together, to be able to hit shots from here to here. And that actually is difficult for some players to actually do that, okay? And then we get it just a little bit longer, same thing, where it feels it's just really arm driven. And then once they start getting that down, then we widen the stance a little bit, but it's the same feeling. And then we keep going further and further and further until it looks like the golf swing in the magazines or on TV. But it doesn't have to be hard to learn. And I'm giving away some really good stuff right here. And I just had another meeting with my website designer. I'm pumped. I may have to charge a little bit more for all the stuff that's going to be offered. It's like, wow, this is a little overwhelming for me. So price point's coming out. It's going to change a little bit, but it's going to be well worth it. You're going to improve quickly, and you're going to have a coach right there in your pocket for every aspect of your game, or you can watch it at home, whatever you want to do. So get out there, tee it up, have a lot of fun, and really think about what we need to work on. That's going to make you better.